Okay, gonna give everybody a second. Good morning, Grand Rising, everyone. Come on in, come on in, come on in. How are you today? Grand Rising, everyone. Happy Virgo new moon. Good morning. How is everybody today? How are you feeling today? So let me tell you what we're going to do today. We're going to do something a little different. Okay? You feel restless. Listen, that's what we're going to get into, right? I'm not going to do the elements today. I'm going to do a collective on this new moon energy and the fact that Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow, actually in a few hours, right? Then in addition to that, you know, we're already coming out of this Venus retrograde. So I want to see what's the effects. Thank you, my love. I want to see what's the effects. Good morning. On the collective. Because this is what I envisioned today. And I don't know if you guys saw the little video I put up right before this, okay? But basically, Spirit was saying that the Mercury retrograde was going to feel like an abrupt stop and a change of direction, okay? So this could be the feeling of like 777. This could be the feeling of like, you know, when you have to slam on the brakes and then change direction, okay? So I feel like expect a busy couple of days. It's not just today. But it's because we was in hurry up and wait energy for a minute. Okay, good morning. Good morning, Maritza. So this is why I'm trying to tell y'all. All right? Don't get out ahead of your skis and get mad annoyed, okay? Because there's like some supportive energy. We have a trine going on today. So there's some supportive energy to get shit done if you can be flexible and, you know, think on your feet. But we still have some opposition going on with Uranus. So, you know, shit could try you a little bit today. All right. So I'm not going to be on extra long today. I have to take my car in to the shop, which is unexpected. You see what I'm saying? Right. So this is a lot of like, you know, something pops up. You already had 3 things you had to do. Now you have 4 and 5. You feel me? So we're going to pull the general. We're going to start there. Spirit, can you show me what's going on for the collective with this new moon in Virgo? What should they be concentrating on? And you know, how is this Mercury retrograde that's coming to an end in the next few hours? How does this affect us? How do we move forward now? Now that we've been in this hurry up and wait energy, can you show me? Good morning, guys. Mystery, right? This is like, you know, having to move without knowing the outcome. Thank you guys for all the gifts. Thank you, Agira. Grand Rising. Okay, then you also have here future North Node. It's like we don't know how shit is going to turn out, and yet and still we got to start, you know, like get moving. Okay, get moving. All right, Leo, shine, okay? And a lot of things are coming to light, okay? Okay, this could be like light in you, but it also could be like things that have been mystery. You're starting to get a little bit of clarity. Not all of it, because like I said, we're still got the shadows going on, and there's 4 other planets that are in retrograde, right? You got Mars motion. It's a day for caution to not get too far out. Okay, so checking on the list, checking it twice, trying to find out who's naughty and nice, right? I feel like Spirit is saying, like, you know, if you have to go somewhere, you know, make sure you have enough gas. Like, just make sure you have all your details. This is a Virgo new moon, but I'm doing a collective for everybody, how this energy is affecting us, especially with the retrograde, Mercury retrograde coming to a close tomorrow. You need to double check all of your plans. Because even though there's going to be shifts, you don't want to make extra work for yourself. Okay, by setting out to do things that you didn't like, check. Ducks in a row, exactly. Okay, because you're already gonna have some pop-up shit, right? So if you didn't plan your other shit out, you know, it's gonna be hectic like a motherfucker, right? You got the shine here. Okay, I feel like the energy is improving through the fire, right? The energy is improving. Okay, I feel like some things are being burned off, toxins, you know, emotions, cords even. Okay, Trine, symbiosis. Okay, so we're gonna start being pulled to those things that are also happening to others. So what falls away now is supposed to be somewhere else. Okay, if you're holding on too rigidly, you're gonna miss the door that's opening, because you might think you know which way, you know. Hey guys, you thinking like, okay, well, I know that I'm supposed to be at this job. For instance, you get a cold call from a company offering you $2 more an hour, but you really like your place of employment, right? And then you don't know that maybe that was a sign from the universe, because, you know, in 4 weeks, they're going to be laying people off. So, you know, a little flexibility, because doors want to open. Leave room for how your manifestation is about to show up, because it is about to show up. What's good, Brianna? Okay. What's good, Shamika? So try to stay flexible. I'm not saying you shouldn't want what you want. I'm saying spirit could be about to upgrade that shit to something better than what you would necessarily imagined. Spirit has information that you don't. You understand? I'm not taking personal questions. I'm doing an overall reading. If you stick around, you will get an answer. Okay, progression's journey, right? Because all of the things that you think are nuisances right now, that you think are blockages right now, have a higher purpose to the overall journey. Transits, right? Certain things have to come into alignment. Certain things have to be assessed. Certain things have to be accepted. As above, so below. Not only about others, but about ourselves, for us to achieve what it is we're looking for. Fourth house, home. Somebody in here is waiting on an application to be approved to rent an apartment. You're going to get it. I feel like it was an extra long, it could even be a condo. It was an extra long, like, approval cycle or something. Okay, so let's get another deck. Okay, that could be on a mortgage or something like that. Really getting like condo or like some type of board that has to approve something. This could be a Section 8. Now you. Spirit, can you show me? What does the collective got going on, or what are they holding on to that's standing in their way, or how are they preventing or impeding this breakthrough from coming in? Can you show me, please? Okay, some of y'all, you eaten? You're acting like a big ass baby, right? And it says you need food in your belly. Eat a fucking taco, right? So I feel like some of y'all, you know, you're not energetically taking care of yourselves. Okay, Maybe you're not stopping to eat. Maybe you get hangry. Maybe you're not controlling your anxiety. Maybe you're not like transmuting the bullshit that's been coming at you. Okay? A group is withholding your funds. You forget to eat, right? This is like putting yourself on the list, last on the list. Remember that we're in Virgo, right? Self-care is mad important. The nerves, these are all the things, right? These are the things, right? And it says, don't fucking force it. Allow that shit to come to you. Okay? So that goes back to what I was saying about you thinking that you know. But allow spirit to work with you and bring in the miraculous change that you want. Sometimes the blockage, or what we feel is the blockage, you love this deck, what we feel is the blockage is sometimes the shit that shakes it loose, right? Or kicks in the door, right? Sometimes we need a more dramatic breakthrough. Allow that shit to happen for you, okay? Look, and back to the health. Get the fuck outside, move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Somebody said they work from home. Okay, this is like not doing what we need to do physically. And Virgo is the house of health. It's also the house of service. Are you, you're probably, I was just saying, it's hurry up and wait. We got a lot of stuff we got to take care of, but are those things for everybody else except you? Are those things for everybody else except you? You have here, you are giving away your power. You are a badass. Act like it. Right? So also there's some overthinking, which Virgo is known to do. You are loved. You are here for a reason. Don't fuck it up. And the little mini read that I did this morning was talking about that. Was talking about somebody being offered something, friend, family, or lover, and they didn't want, they didn't know if they could believe in it. Okay? So the self-doubt can actually move you away from what you're trying to manifest, okay? And you also have, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. This is that replenishing. This is that the transmuting. And the last time I did the elements, I was saying each of the elements needed like to burn something out. Earth needed water, fire needed like exercise, like all the elements needed some different way to like purge something that was stuck in their chakras. Spirit said that the ladies, it's sacral to the crown. So in other words, you're sacral, you're holding stuff from relationships, and then you, because you don't know how to heal that, you start overthinking. And that as soon as you do that, because the feminine energy is supposed to be like a compass. We talked about this yesterday. Okay, supposed to feel which direction, right? So once you get up here and you're like, overthinking, you're like out of frequencies. So that's your first step to know that it's time to go take a spiritual bath, or go clear your energy, go for a walk, put your feet in the grass, however your method is. Okay? They're saying for the masculines, it's solar plexus and heart. Okay? It's solar plexus and heart, guys. Listen, it's not going to come to no surprise to the men in here that a lot of men suppress how they feel, because that's how they were taught to do, right? I feel like when you feel overwhelmed and you feel extra drained, guys, that's your heart chakra not allowing your solar plexus to take action because it needs to be recharged. Okay? Other times when you're taking too much action or you're being like overly aggressive, or, you know, it's like the same thing. It's like it's spinning too fast because you're trying to avoid a feeling, guys. Okay? So, you know, when you notice that, I get it. You go to the gym, you burn it off, right? But you also need to feel where the root of that is. Okay, guys? Thank you guys for all the love. Okay, and then the last card we're going to take from this deck is at the bottom of the deck, and it says, fuck fear. Okay? It will lie to your fucking face, as we all know, right? So Spirit is telling you, like, all these, like I said, for the ladies, the sacral, for the gentlemen, the heart chakras being like not in balance right now. It's going to have you operating from a place of fear. Okay? So we're going to get some tarot and we're going to get into it. Spirit, can you show me? And you see, guys, I can still hit without the elements. Like, I don't really need that. Okay? Just so y'all know. It'll be like I'm sitting in your house talking to you at your kitchen table. You understand? Spirit, can you show me? Look at the Eight of Swords. Some of y'all are blaming this energy like on yourselves. Like, I knew I should have did this. I should have did that. I should have knew this was coming, okay? Oh, thank you, my love. But a lot of this, yes, you know, we are what we attract. I'm not taking that away, okay? You know, I tell you that every day. But you also don't have control over other people's actions. You're sitting at your table. Okay? And there's a lot coming at you. At all of us. It's like the stillness, when we do have the moments of stillness, because so much is happening so quickly, like our minds race to catch up. Okay, so the Chariot is there, right? And it you know, it's like you want things to slow down, but when they do slow down, you don't know what to do with yourself. Okay, you've got the Four of Pentacles here, right? You know you should hold back from certain things, hold back from overthinking, hold back from spending, hold back. But there's things that are standing in the way of that, right? Like, let's say you're trying to accomplish something with your money right now. But let's say random expenses are coming up that are causing you to have to dip a little. Okay? Page of Wands, it's, you know, coming out cross. It feels like you've been asking yourself. Thank you for the follow, my love. It feels like you've been asking yourself walls. Right? But the sun is here. A, there were some things that where you're going is not supposed to come with you. Okay, B, there was something in your frequency that you're still like purging that frequency, which was still pulling those things. And then 3, and then a C, you can't be in control of like other people's decisions. So with all that going on, and then your own shit, I mean, of course, my love. Okay, Temperance, right? You've been trying to be fucking patient. You've been trying to do the shadow work. You're trying to heal yourself. You also want to like heal relationships, but Some things can be healed, but it may not be time yet because everybody's going through their own mental process and like the levels that they're on, right? And some things you're trying to bring shit with you that's not supposed to, because that was part of the thing that, you know, everybody has their own karma, right? So let's say that spirit is going to bless you with a job that's going to jump from 30,000 a year to 50,000 a year. But you're in an abusive relationship and this person takes your money every week. Do you think that spirit is going to let that shit happen? You know what's going to happen? They're going to tear all that shit up. And then finally, when you surrender, right? Even if that means that you're in a shelter looking for work, you're going to get that job. You see what I'm saying? Because spirit's like, hell no, we're not going to give this person another $20,000 that they're going to take from you to abuse you and reward them. They got karma coming to them. But in your humanness, you understand? Right? Look at the Queen of Coins. Right? Because you feel like you have to be the one to hold up all the foundations, right? Tell me no, male or female? You feel like you got the weight of the world on your shoulders right now. With the Four of Swords and Spirit's telling you, why don't you relax, relate, release, fucking breathe. Breathe. Oh. Transmute some shit. Fellas, feel some shit. Because I'm also hearing that for the fellas, that shit gotta be released. All right? Or it's gonna come out at the worst, like inopportune time that you don't want it to come out, okay? Don't let it be your undoing. Okay? I knew a particular masculine that every time he got upset, he put a hole in the wall. Okay? But what he really needed to do was cry. You can cry by yourself. It's okay. Look, the Empress. Okay? And if there's a feminine, whether it's male or female, if there's a feminine Empress in your life, I promise you, she won't think less of you. Look, King of Swords. Right? With the Ten of Swords. You don't got to be strong all the time, fellas. Right? The Wheel of Fortune. Sometimes it's all right to let somebody else take the wheel, guys. Look, the Ace of Cups. Allow yourself to be replenished. That is her purpose. Okay? Spirit. Thank you guys for all the love. Spirit saying that some of the masculines have been very hurt. And not just by women, but by like expectations of what it is to be a man. Okay? Spirit, show me. Okay, I don't want to get too extra personal. But let me just say there's a masculine in here whose father Used to wear one of those like white wife beaters. Feels like a union person. Used to come home drinking. I feel like there's two boys. Okay, I feel like there's two boys, and I feel like you might be the oldest, or at least the strongest. I feel like this masculine would beat y'all and tell y'all not to cry, but wouldn't be satisfied till you cried, so that way they could say that you weren't gonna be a man. Thank you for the gift, my love. I just want you to know. Sorry. This person, you might have never got that sorry in life, but they're going to pay for that. I feel like they already have crossed over, or they will, and they're going to pay for that, okay? And Spirit is saying that you weren't at fault for that, and that the only thing that you could be at fault for is the fact that you don't want to repeat the same things, but you're doing it in a different way. So you're not doing it physically, but you could be doing it. It's like you're still beating the little boy inside, but you're doing it in like in a silent way, like not letting him express himself. So be careful that you're not still punishing yourself, okay? Every time you feel emotion, like there's not a prize for not crying, babe. Okay? The Chariot. Sorry, fellas, okay? But I got to give the messages when Spirit gives them to me. All right? All right, you got the Chariot here and the Hermit. Some of you that are in relationships, more than beatings, that's right. The Chariot here, for those of you that are in relationships, you could have driven people away by not dealing with things that have been going on. Okay? So you might need a staycation, a day, you know, so that you can like center and look at things from another perspective. Or someone else could need that. Okay? I also feel like, you know, the channeling that Spirit just had me do in regards to like the little boy, I feel like that applies to all of us in the sense of like Spirit's trying to show how a root of a situation can mirror itself in the present, right? So you have the 4 coins here, which had came out cross about you not knowing whether you should give to something or why it's not working or whatever. And the 7 of Wands, right? I feel like even though something hasn't been working or coming out the way you wanted to, you have stayed strong. Like you stay doing what you have to do. Like you get up, you show up every fucking day, right? 6 of Swords. Someday. So you just feel like, you know, this is dragging ass. Like I get up, I'm at it every day. Like why can't I get the breakthrough, right? And then the Page of Wands came out cross too. Like, is it a bad idea? Page of Cups. Right? Am I going to regret all these things? Right? Came out like this. The message is for everyone. If I just said, there's people here who haven't dealt with something internally and could be moving people away from them without realizing through their actions. See, sometimes what happens is people come in here and they want to feel like the reader's speaking to them. Hi, honey. Right? And they should actually listen because the messages are being given to them, but they feel like it's not because they're not being chosen. You see? If you go into the right room with the right reader, all you gotta do is listen, babe. Okay? Now, the page of wands coming out here cross and the page of cups. You're worried about making choices and then regretting them. Good morning. Okay, and then ending up regretting them because you're afraid that this is somehow a choice that's leading you away from your path with the star. Like, is this my path? Is this my calling? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Is this really, gonna work out for me? Should I stay trying for this thing? The Chariot, right? And I feel like as you're doing this, you still keep on moving, don't stop, right? So it feels like you stay putting in the work, but you're not seeing the results, right? Four of Pentacles, but something in my heart, right? I feel like you don't want to put all your hopes and dreams because you don't want to be disappointed. Okay, Two of Pentacles, right? Two of Pentacles, the options. Hangman, which way do I go? Am I seeing this for what it is? Right? Queen of Swords. But you're overthinking so much that the only frequency that's really coming out is I don't know, 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 right? It almost sounds like like instead of you meditating you meditating I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. So you're backing what you're wanting with a frequency of doubt or fear. I am not taking personal questions. Oh, you finally caught one of my lives? I'm so happy, honey. Look, the sun. There's a breakthrough coming, right? I mean, here comes the rain again, right? And then it's like, sun showers got me by the hour. I'm loving you, oh baby. Sun showers got me by the hour. I'm loving you, oh baby. Did you catch it, Sky? See, that's why I be telling people to listen. Okay? Hey, Amber. And you know what's crazy? Is that she might have left thinking like, well, she's not taking personal questions. You see? The sun the Nine of Cups and the, you're welcome, and the King of Wands, right? You're not the only one who feels like they need a breakthrough. Excuse me. Okay? So what's happening here is all the overthinking that you're doing, somebody else was doing them too. Okay? Here's the Empress. They're ready to. Okay? So now, let's say you're not in a relationship. Let's say you ended a relationship and you're like, I'm not going back there. How does this apply to me? It applies to you because somewhere they too are feeling like, when is it going to be my turn to see what I can see? You get it? Remember that this shit is all a mirror. It could be in a different area, right? You could be dealing with a breakup. They could be dealing with a death, right? You could be dealing with a loss of a job. They could be dealing with a failure in a company. I just want you to understand. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to understand that all of this is happening to all of us. Like the same energy, but in different areas. You follow? Okay, Queen of Wands. Remember, you had over here, what was the card? Which one was it? It was something about pulling something towards you. Don't chase it. What was it? Grand Rising, my love. I forget which one it was. I can't find it right now. But either way, hey, Leah Lou, it feels like you worried about something staying, something holding, something, is it going to work, right? And what you have to do is like release something, because the Ten of Cups is here. These are excellent cards right here. You got the Nine of Cups. First off, it's the Sun. The Nine of Cups. Thank you, honey. The Nine of Cups, the King of Wands, the Empress, the Ten of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. And it's going to be hella passionate. But right now, you're manipulating yourself with like the fucking head job that you're doing on yourself, or the overthinking and the feeling defeated because the breakthrough isn't coming in the way you want it to. And the Seven of Cups, and since you can't envision it, right? Like now my mind's playing tricks on me, right? It's starting to imagine shit, and you need to shut that shit down, because it feels like you're creating frequencies that are not there. Okay? Seven of Pentacles, that's part of the holdup. Okay? That's part of the holdup, that it's the glitch is that your mind is on repeat. Virgonian energy. Okay, Hierophant. Tap into the faith that you don't know how it's going to show up, but that it is going to show up, okay, with the Four of Wands, right? And allow yourself a little peace and harmony. Okay? Page of Wands is like you know, don't get impulsive. Okay? I know that there's a sense of frustration going on. Okay? And for some of you, some things are coming to an end, or they came to an end because somebody couldn't handle the frequency recently. This is like somebody that maybe you broke up with in the last month or two. Good morning, my love. and they couldn't handle this rough ass frequency that we've been dealing with. And it feels like they may have made, hey, see, they may have made a bad decision by running to a third party or back to a third party, and that caused the final tower. This person could be trying to come to you to heal. I feel like you've already decided you're not going back there. Okay, 5 of Wands. Okay, it's like the last time. Okay, but the 6 of Pentacles, Spirit needed, excuse me, as I said in the beginning, and if you didn't hear in the beginning, you can go over to YouTube where it's live there too, and you can rewind it. As I said in the beginning, some shit had to be shaped loose because there was someone around you who could have needed to receive their karma, and then you can't get your blessing because it would be like giving it to them. So they were like forcing you into a situation to release something. Right, still in the same house, but the shit is yeah. Right? And it's all to prepare you, like, to know your worth. The Queen of Pentacles knows her worth, right? To make the decision, the choice, right? The 10 of Pentacles, right? Generational wealth and legacy. And this could be like, you know, a divorce or something like that in regards to like how we gonna break this up or how this is gonna work. Okay, I feel like for those feminines in that situation, the Knight of Cups is going to want to make an offer. You're going to know that it's some magician shit. Okay, I feel like you're going for the victory on yourself. Okay, 8 of Swords, this person is about to experience their karma because you are walking away. And now they're going to feel the heartbreak that you've been talking about for years. But that's neither here nor there. Spirit has been trying to move you away from something so you could go towards something else. Okay, some of you, as I said in the beginning of the reading, the stagnancy is that you've been holding on to somebody that's not supposed to come with you. Okay, others of you are doing what you are supposed to be doing, but it's like you can't force other people to do the right thing. Or you can't force the frequencies to align, like the timing is not right, and it's a patience game, which is getting frustrating at this point. Okay, but it's like the self-doubt and the things that are coming up are triggering things that is tinkering. Remember, I said that for the feminine it was her sacral and her crown chakra, and for the masculines it was their solar plexus and their heart chakra that's like not in sync. So you know who you are, male or female, and what what energy you're resonating in. Work on that. Okay, let's get you guys some final messages. Spirit, can you show me? Because I need to address those things and try to, transmute some of this shit. It's only a little bit more, okay? Only a little bit more. Mercury retrograde ends tomorrow, okay? Venus shadow completes by the 7th. Mercury shadow completes that same week too. We're almost there, guys. Look at the change. It's there, okay? Bottom of the deck, but you are almost projecting failure because of this overthinking, the sacral and the crown, or for the masculines, the solar plexus and the heart chakra, right, not being in alignment. Okay, it's causing difficulties. Okay, surrender to it. Okay, surrender this worry, this anxiety, right? Trust that you are manifesting with spirit, and that all that is happening right now is to bring you into alignment with the new beginning. Don't necessarily worry about how that comes to happen. Okay, friendship, I feel like assistance is coming in. Okay, loneliness, I feel like a lot. I said some people were running, right? Because once that trigger comes up, once that imbalance is not in alignment, it triggers us to respond in childlike ways or in our shadow ways that sometimes is the undoing. So it's not that we're not justified, but the way, because we don't always do the shadow work that we're supposed to do, you know, it sometimes it comes out backwards, or it comes out in not best ways, and that takes us longer to achieve, right? So I feel like part of this is not wanting to recognize that something wasn't fulfilling or isn't fulfilling, or what needs to be fulfilled. Like the masculines, you know, it was about them like closing the heart chakra, or something being closed from the heart chakra, not recognizing that all you need is love. Bam, 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 right? So, you know, for the females, it could be different. It could be like not feeling understood, right? But either way, the point is, Grand Rising, my love, whatever is going on around you with these things that you're trying to achieve, and some things are falling away and some things are causing you to look at how it is you see them. Thank you, my love, for the heart me. It's all about you making decisions, like accepting, you know, things as they are, right? Having trust in the divine that it's for the best, right? We got this, right? And then worry, right? And taming the inner critic, the inner beast, the inner fear, the inner demons, okay? Because the doubt, look, spirit ain't playing, doubt and fear right here, right? With courage. This is the energy you're supposed to be in right now. Courage, not this, okay? Not this, all right? What's under that? Honesty. And be true to yourself, you know? You can't control if other people lie to you, but you can control if you lie to you. How about that? Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there, guys. I just like to say thank you to you guys for spending some time with me. I got a whole bunch of fucking errands to run. You know, have a beautiful new moon, guys. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings, guys. Bye. You're welcome.